What is this?
I think that's why 360 was so great, because you got so much.
The old games are art.
And I can't afford any new consoles, so people make fun of me.
I feel that.
The more I play on my Xbox 360 in 2025, the more I wonder, why are people still here? Why are these old games on this old...
Canada is different from the US, I mean. There are huge differences. Yeah. Especially when it comes to like government services, especially, yeah, there's differences.
console still somewhat alive. So I decided to go straight to the source and ask the players themselves. I grabbed my old headset, got a fresh drink of Mountain Dew, and hopped right into these public lobbies. And let me tell you, I came across some interesting gamers with quite the stories. I also interviewed a couple of content creators to get their take, adding an extra layer of nostalgia to the mix. So without further ado, let's go find and talk to some players and hear why the Xbox 360 era meant so much to them.
Like and subscribe now. My dad works for Microsoft.
Alrighty, so we're gonna start off a bit light, and as we work our way up the video, the conversations are only gonna get better and better. But this first one was kind of a funny one with some like trash talking on Black Ops 1, and yeah.
Your stand, bro. Just spraying with LMG was taking full bullets, like full mags.
I thought that was just me.
Bro, I'm definitely titling this video Xbox players are stuck in the past. But it's gonna say all Xbox players are stuck in the past.
Oh.
The golden age of gaming? Yeah. Exactly.
I shot him up with multiple mags.
Bite my colossal metal ass!
Damn.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
2025.
Yo, Fear Stand, don't be using that God mode class. Bullshit, bro.
Don't quit using yours, motherfucker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you talking about, bro? 19 and 16, you fucking idiot. 19 and 16.
Uno reversed you. Are you playing on an Xbox 360, Dunner?
I'm playing on Series X right now.
Damn.
It's like I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about.
I'm assuming you played Black Ops 1 back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're acting like I fucking new to this. I'm 25, turning 26.
I'm just going around like asking people like why they play like old games, let alone old consoles still, despite them like, you know, being like 15 years old at this point.
Yeah, like technically I'm playing still on the Series X. I do play the 360 sometimes.
Hell yeah. Like, is there a reason why you're playing like a 360 game?
It's because literally this game is better than the new games.
Series X, obviously because it's like a good one, you know, but like does it have like some sort of different comparison towards like modern gaming or like modern consoles compared to like 15 years ago?
I would say that I'm playing this basically because this is my first Call of Duty, so there's a lot of nostalgia there.
Yeah.
There's a good
on the way.
The life that kind of ties into nostalgia.
Enemy
I like
jamming
how
our
much they
radar.
kind of put into this game in terms of like details.
Enemy spy plane
Obviously,
incoming.
the graphics aren't comparable, but
Victory is near.
kind of
Keep
get that
fighting.
aesthetic, that feel, that aura, or whatever you want to call it, the vibe from the game. So when you look at campaign, they try to tie in real life stuff. Now you look at the new COD, they kind of did that, but a lot less of a straight shooter, you can call it.
Yeah, bro. I stopped buying Call of Duty's fucking 2022, the second Modern Warfare. After that, I was just like, nah. I was just done with Call of Duty, honestly. I just reverted back to these old CODs.
Well, skill-based matchmaking is a thing too. But
You can see the enemies better in the new Call of Duty. Personally, I can't see anything.
that's not
Yeah.
That's fair.
Fucking helicopter.
I'll agree with that.
GG's.
23 and 2. Really?
Wow.
Holy crap. I just unmuted him. Yo, he's blasting it.
Yo, Fear Stand. No,
23 and
no
2.
cap, bro.
Really?
You can't be calling people out, bro. Going 2 and 17.
Yeah,
2
really.
and 17, dog. Dude, how do you have so much years played that long?
It's all from my savings.
To me,
How do you have all that money, dude?
I hop in one team tactical party to get like more cash, to get gold guns. This guy's like calling me out like I'm hacked.
Bro, honestly, bro, max prestige lobbies and all that, I don't really have a problem with those. As long as people don't like cheat in the game, it's all Gucci.
That's what I'm saying. I just wanted a couple gold guns. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I got 200k left over. This guy's suspicious of me.
Would you say Black Ops 1 is your favorite COD?
Yeah, Honda.
Nice.
BO2 is a close second.
Yeah, I fuck with Black Ops 1 more than 2, honestly.
The fuck? I prefer these kinds of graphics. Low key, me too. I'm not gonna lie. But I think 2 is better than 1.
Well, especially like it aged better.
Yeah. Honestly, hot take to many. My favorite COD is Modern Warfare 3.
Me
That's just,
too.
like, underrated as hell, in my opinion.
Modern Warfare 3 is good.
Yeah, I guess so. It's more just a game, honestly. Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and then Black Ops 1 probably for me.
I think it's why it's not a common pick is just because it was just like the third installment, and MW2 is pretty close in terms of the same kind of game. Modern Warfare 3 was more catered to the newer player base. I feel like Black Ops 1, just with like the campaign, was kind of trying to feed both. Modern Warfare 3 had a great.
In MW3, I remember the ballistic vests in the hardcore mode. Yeah, that shit sucked, bro. Whenever I shot a whole fucking clip into somebody and it did nothing.
Multiplayer. Did you play a lot of the campaign?
Yeah, the campaign was great. I'm not really a single player player, or at least back then. But yeah, like Call of Duty campaigns are just crazy. Like the OG ones.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Damn.
Let's fucking go.
What
You
a
guys
comeback.
carried. Holy shit. I saw us coming back. I didn't even want to say shit. I was like, no fucking way.
Gotta lock in.
Yo, Dirt Nasty, how do you have that much money, bro?
I'm muting him.
35 days
I
played.
mute him.
A funny guy, huh?
Good old Call of Duty. Some mild shit talking with the side of a good conversation. This really does make me feel like I'm back in the day with the amount of mics there are in game chat. But nonetheless, I did enjoy my conversation with Dunner. I then messaged him to say thank you as we parted ways.
I do kind of want to get an Xbox 360 just to do this. Just to play like old Call of Duty games and see what the lobbies are like.
Alright, this next interview is a pretty fucking rare one. This was actually my first one that I recorded. I decided to just play Castle Miner Z at like 9:30 p.m. on a Monday, I believe. And I actually found someone playing. But the problem was I wasn't able to join. It was giving me errors. But eventually, I did. And I reached out via Discord since he didn't have a mic, unfortunately. Yo.
Yo,
What's up, bro? I don't know. I just thought it was pretty crazy to find someone playing Castle Miner Z at this time.
PS3 was full of
360.
cheaters.
yeah, no, I actually just like.
I mean, eventually it was, but not at the beginning. I personally grew up playing Call of Duty on PS3, so
About it today, and I started playing it.
Hell yeah, bro. How long have you been playing the Xbox 360? Like, are you new or have you been playing it for like quite some time now?
Oh yeah, quite some time.
me personally, I didn't grow up playing on the Xbox at all. Like, my first console was PlayStation 2, then I got a DS. Then my brother got an Xbox 360, and both of my brothers played on that, and I got the PS3 all to myself. And then my younger brother got a PS4, and I have that PS4 now. So I have the PS4 and the PS3 and a PC and a Nintendo Switch and like 3 different DSs. I got all the consoles now. Oh yeah, at one point they got an Xbox One, but I still didn't play that either.
First played it probably in 2010, 2011 when I was still a little kid.
Damn.
And this isn't even like my original account. Like I had another one that I had as a kid that I had up until like 2014.
Damn, so you lost it in like 2014?
Yeah,
Damn, sorry to hear that.
it's all good.
What were your like favorite games playing growing up on the 360?
I would definitely say Halo Reach, Castle Crashers, and I also played a lot of GTA on here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Castle Crashers I never really played a lot. I just started playing it last year. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty good beat 'em up game.
Yeah. I grew up on a lot of Battle Block Theater compared to Castle Crashers.
Oh yeah, I remember I beat the insane mode on there one time.
Nice. I've still yet to this day never beat that whole game. Is there a specific reason why you still play on the Xbox 360 in 2025? Like, is there just something about the era or the console, the games itself, that just make you play this old, broken console?
It's really just like the era, yeah. Just have like a lot of good memories on here.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like such a different type of era growing up, especially like games like Castle Miner Z. It was like so shitty, but it made it a good game.
Yeah.
Bro, the FPS on this game is hurting my eyes. Like, I'm actually getting a headache from watching this. There's not enough frames per second whenever they're moving around. It's hurting my
Just
eyes.
simple. We didn't need no like microtransactions, no battle pass, no any of that.
Kind of what I admire about like the simplicity of like games from this era is that like sure some of them were like pushing like graphical fidelity. Like there are some like nice games.
Like,
in the
I
first
literally have a
time,
headache
like,
now.
Like I'd say some of the COD games have always had like this really good fidelity to them. It wasn't just so much about the graphics so much as style,
Yeah.
which I think was like kind of a good thing because if you had to rely more on style than like a lot of games, they would offer something different because of that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I was just recently playing Perfect Dark Zero on the 360, and it's like you could tell it was like not graphically advanced, but for the time it was like revolutionary, and I rather that than like playing like, I don't know, Black Ops 6. How technologically advanced the graphics are, it's almost like you're playing a movie. I miss how
Did you see that they are making a Black Ops 7? When Black Ops 6 literally just came out last year. Like, what the hell are we doing, bro? Or can we not figure out something new, please?
games when they felt like video games and looked like them too.
Right. Oh shit.
I guess this is like kind of like a follow-up question, kind of what you just answered, but last question I wanted to ask was, what about the Xbox 360 and like the games like Castle Miner Z that made it so special and memorable, like even 20 years later?
I guess one lesser part to it is like the community, because there's a lot of like people, even though I don't talk to them, I just remember like random times where like I had like a good experience with someone on here. Like I remember there's this one guy who, even though I never had a mic to speak to him, he was always like hella fun to play with. Like he would like help me get stuff in this game. I would say like that has been like a huge part of it, but then also just like I did say before, like there was something unique about them that like games nowadays don't really do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Halo, like they emphasize community.
Yeah.
They focus more on the competitive scenes in a lot of games, like not just Halo, but like COD and other like FPS games. None of them really focus towards the casual audience, which I think more games should do, because I feel like competitive play should come later. Casual should be put first to some degree.
Yeah, I agree there. Like it's more about like appealing to
that's what I thought was weird about like Marvel Rivals, because they saw that the game got really popular because it was good. And to be fair, I still play the game. It still is good. But like as soon as the game got semi-popular and like beat out Overwatch immediately upon launch, they introduced competitive, not even just the comp mode, they had tournaments and shit. Like they had live events and tournaments and shit that would just happen all the time. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to become a competitive game to be relevant immediately upon launch of your game.
The masses in a way of trying to keep people focused and just whatever makes the most money for the the game and the company itself. But going back to your point before, I really do agree with the community aspect. I remember I used to play with one of my old homies. His name was Tiger Shark. It was kind of like your situation. I had a mic, but he never had a mic, and we would play Modern Warfare 3 for like quite a few months. We became pretty good friends. I ended up buying him a mic just to talk, and I shipped it to his house, and yeah, bro, we ended up talking, and
That's so
and just
cool.
becoming homies. In this day and age, like modern gaming and just the communities itself, I feel like it's more of a disconnected connection. You know, it's either we just run a couple rounds and that's it. I find it's not like
Wait, that is actually so cool. That is a real homie, bro. If you meet somebody on the internet and you can't even talk to them, but you just like playing a game with them, and you went out of your way to buy them something and send it to their house just so you could talk to them, bro, that is a real friendship. Holy shit.
Xbox 360 area where you could just go in a lobby and make like 2, 3, 5 friends.
Yeah.
You know, times have definitely changed.
Yeah, like I've made a couple friends on Call of Duty, but I would maybe play with them 1 or 2 times after the first time I played with them, and then like they either never be on, or we just never talk or never invite people, or like never get invited to anything. So it's like I feel like I miss when we had actual genuine friendships over video games. It's kind of sad.
I always thought they should have kept like avatars integral in some way to the Xbox experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, in a sense, like VR chat. Like you have like this universal avatar that you can just use.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I reckon players would like appreciate that more. It's like, who wouldn't want to customize their character on a console? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Xbox and other consoles has just become more services rather than a gaming console.
Yeah. That was definitely like when they made like the Xbox One. That like mindset is like
I
where
got
the
him!
disconnect between like,
I got the fucking net, bro. He's dead.
the 360 and like now really came in because their mindset just like completely changed.
Yeah. I ended up playing with younger EQ for quite a bit, honestly, like about an hour after this. He gave me a bunch of guns, went to a biome with weird lobster aliens, and had a pretty good time, not gonna lie. I'm very, very surprised I captured this, finding a random player on Castminer Z at 10 p.m. in 2025. Nice meeting you, and thank you once again, bro.
Yeah, it's nice playing with you.
Nice playing with you, man. Have a good night, man.
You too.
Peace.
Peace out.
Alrighty, next up, I interviewed a handful of content creators within the Xbox 360 community, and I thought it'd be pretty interesting to not only include them in the video, but to get their in-depth opinions and thoughts regarding their Xbox 360 experience and the state of modern gaming. Big W, Mr. Jammin' Cat, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Hell yeah, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for taking your time out of your day for this.
No cheaters today, so.
Hell yeah. Weeding them out one by one.
Yeah, well, one by one's all you can do.
Exactly. So how long have you been playing on the Xbox 360? And how was your overall experience playing in its prime?
I'd say nostalgic and wholesome. I wasn't online much at the time, but I got an Xbox when Minecraft came out.
Hell yeah.
And then Black Ops 2, so I kind of got it at its prime, and once I got online, it was...
Bro, I swear, quickscoping is the most fun thing in any Call of Duty game. But specifically Black Ops 2.
Community around it was very...
And MW2
you were just playing Minecraft
as well.
and Black Ops 2 majority of the time online?
Yeah. What I remember, there was a lot more socializing then than there was now.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely different back then compared to today.
Yeah, like nowadays they don't ship any mic out. You might get a Kinect, but if they would just add a microphone back into it, I think it would revive gaming as a whole social.
I agree. I feel like it's also a question of how society has changed as a whole. You know, everyone's in their private calls, and I feel like it's more sensitive in this day and age compared to like 15 years ago.
Yeah, big time.
It kind of sucks, yeah. In that,
so as a content creator yourself, who's your content is majority of just cleaning out Black Ops 2 hackers that just ruined the game. What makes you stick to that that niche, though, that games in specifically? Like, is there something about that era or game that really sticks out compared to any other game? Because you could most likely do that in modern Call of Duties or modern games where there are hackers, like let's say Apex Legends, for example. You know? Like,
no, it's because this game means something to him. I totally understand it. I would do the same thing.
What makes you stick to Black Ops 2 or that entire?
If I knew how to do that,
era?
I would do the same thing.
I would say it's the accessibility of it. The cheating on the 360 is much easier than the newer systems. With a lot of the newer systems, it's kind of a cat and mouse game where you gotta get hardware spoofs. It's mainly the accessibility.
That makes sense too.
It kind of goes on both sides. The cheats are not only accessible for us on the modded Xboxes, but also for the regular user.
Like, especially for Black Ops 2, like anyone can get a mod menu by just looking at a theater mode clip.
Yeah, and you don't really see that much in the other games, or not even Black Ops as much.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how easy it is to hack in an old game as such, you know?
Yeah, and all they have to do is turn off the theater mode, and that would solve the problem overnight, I think.
Yeah. Is it only a question of nostalgia that makes these games relevant or quote-unquote better than today's modern games and systems? Or were the games actually better? Were the communities actually better?
No, I think the gameplay loop of these older games was really built towards the gamer in mind. I feel like nowadays a lot of the games today are based and judged off of focus groups, in my opinion, who probably don't play many games at all, with games like Fortnite popular as they are. Now, I think the focus group of today's gamers and who the developers are targeting aren't the same people that we were back in that time.
Yeah. Like, for example, like microtransactions weren't like as heavily pushed onto like the consumer side compared to like back in 15 years ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got some awesome glow-in-the-dark skins for like a couple bucks on Black Ops 2 back in the day. Now, for these pendants, like a camo and what's it called, an operator, that's like $40 Canadian nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like $30 here just for the one skin. I think Microsoft lost the plot with the Xbox One and the Series system. I feel like when they made the 360, it was really tailored towards gamers.
Yeah.
Now it's all about trying to pump out games for Game Pass, or how much entertainment or time we can get people to be on the system.
Yeah. Mr. Jammin Cat 21, thank you for your time and service on Black Ops 2.
Oh yeah, we'll be back on it.
Hell yeah.
You have a good one. I'll see you later.
You too, boss. Mr. Y Learn, thank you for your time.
It's great to be here, Cole. This is actually my first time in like a shitty game chat like this in a long time, so it's very lovely to hear your very, very downgraded voice through the mic here.
The pinnacle experience of the 360.
Well, I gotta take a piss. I will be right back. While I'm away, let's put on one of my videos. It's actually to do. Do the right thing, because Twitch is actually being very immoral lately with the way they enforce their TOS. Let me go take